Welcome to lesson 7. Wow, 7 days together. That is kind of crazy. That was fast. This is the Course in Miracles, and my name is Sarai, for those of you that don't know me and are just joining me. I am what I call myself the modern day hitch, mainly because I help singles just like you find love. But mainly I help singles find love within themselves, and my slogan is choose you, love you, pick you, mainly because I believe that self-love is the best way and the most healthy way to find a healthy, loving, fulfilling relationship, because you are to have a healthy, loving, fulfilling relationship with yourself first before you can find that in anybody else, because the love that you give out or the love that you give to yourself is the love that you will always receive back. But anyway, starting with lesson 7 today. So today's lesson is I see only the past. I'm going to read from the book, and then mainly because it ties what lessons 1 through 6 are all about. So save this for later, go back to lesson 1, start doing them. These are daily lessons, and see how they apply to you in your daily life. So the book reads, this idea is particularly difficult to believe at first, and yes it is, yet it is the rationale for all of the preceding ones. It is the reason why nothing that you see means anything. It is the reason why you have given everything you see all the meaning that it has for you. It is the reason why you do not understand anything you see. It is the reason why your thoughts do not mean anything and why they are like the things you see. And it is the reason why you are never upset for the reason you think. And it is the reason why you are upset because you see something that is not there. If you've been following along for the past 7 days and you've been doing these lessons daily, we've talked about what things mean to you, how they mean to you, the reasons behind it, and it's all because all you see is the past. So as the book reads, old ideas about time are very difficult to change because everything you believe is rooted in time and depends on your not learning these new ideas about it. Yet that is precisely why you need new ideas about time. The first time idea is not really so strange as it may sound at first. Look at a cup, for example. Do you see a cup, or are you merely reviewing your past experiences of picking up a cup, becoming thirsty, drinking from a cup, feeling the rim of the cup against your lips, having breakfast, and so on and so forth? Or are not your aesthetic reactions to the cup too based on past experiences? How else would you know whether or not this kind of cup will break if you drop it? What do you know about this cup except you learned in the past? You would have no idea what this cup is except for your past learning. Do you then really see it? Let's take it in the context of being single or being in a relationship. So if you have ever wondered why you are stuck in your love life, it's because you continue to look to the past. Let's think about it. When we meet someone new, or you interact with your partner, we are always viewing these people through the glasses of our past experiences, our past relationships, whether it be happiness, heartbreak, deceit, whatever it might be. Even though consciously we tend to say, I'm not going to be comparing. Let's say you get into a new relationship or you start dating somebody new, or you're even going on a first date. You go with the mentality of, I am not going to judge this person or compare this person or whatever it might be to my ex. I can guarantee that maybe like 98% of you forget about that. And the moment this person says something, you think about the ex, you think about the experience that you had before, and like flags are like flying everywhere, and you're like, I know I have to like move on, or this is not what I want. You know what I mean? And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But you're not really giving a chance and seeing this person for who they are, because you're basing it off of old stories, old experiences. So what if for the challenge is that the next time that you go on a date, whether it's with your partner or you're going on a first date, this one doesn't really like matter, it's for both of y'all. What if you really went in with like a blank slate and did not try to ask questions that are based off of your past experiences? Now, granted, if you were cheated on before and like you are trying to figure out if this person's a cheater or not, like I feel like that's a lot for a first date. And again, you're kind of going in with that negative mindset already. Like, where is the chance for this poor like person if you're already like going in with that type of mentality? There's a lot of healing that you need to do in there first to not go into a date thinking like this person might want or has been or might have cheated. Like, that is not the right mentality to go into a date with. Now, let's say you're going on a date with your partner and you were upset with them like last week or a couple of days ago, or even just a couple of hours before you go on this date. How about we just go in and enjoy the date and get to know your partner on a different level? Ask questions that are going to be something that you're curious about, and don't bring in the negativity again. Like, curiously, like genuinely curious about, maybe they have developed a new hobby, or maybe they want to try something, or like maybe they've been thinking about trying something new. Like, those are the things that you want to see, because these are the things that are really going to see you need to see if you guys are still on the same page moving forward in your relationship. Like, does this, whatever he is looking for in the next, I don't know, year and a half, for all we care, the next 6 months, is it going to align with everything that you guys have talked about and what you guys want for your relationship? You know what I mean? Like, those are the things that you should be focusing on, and not like, oh well, he didn't take out the trash for the millionth time. Go back to lesson, I don't remember what lesson it was, lesson 4, I believe, where you're really not upset over the trash, you're upset about something else. You know what I mean? So if you've done lessons 1 through 6, you should be in a better standing or understanding of who you are. And it really is so, and why I wanted to do this, because it really does become like, it's kind of like an extension of lessons 1 through 6, even including this one 7, are kind of like extension of the program that I coach with my singles, that they think they know who they are, they think they know what they want, but then we get to talking about values and how to forgive yourself and how to accept yourself and how to like do all of the work, and then we talk about love inventories and all of that, and they're like, what? I don't know any of this, and I don't know what I want, and I don't know who I am, and oh my God, there's so much trauma that I didn't even know I had, and it's not even like big trauma, you know what I mean? It's just things that have lived in our subconscious as past experiences, and they keep replaying as a vicious cycle, because I had mentioned in another lesson, our subconscious is really good at sabotaging the good things in our life, because it does not understand words. It only understands experiences. And until you change the experience for it and you affirm it and you tell it, hey, this is what it feels like to X, Y, and Z, then the subconscious is going to be in that vicious cycle. So if all you've had are experiences of bad love, where you've been cheated on and you've had nothing but like pain and heartbreak, then guess what? That's going to be the continuous energy and the continuous man or woman that you're going to meet in your life. So in order to change that, you have to stop seeing only the past and really take the step forward to heal from the past, move forward from it, and be ready for living in the now, enjoying the now, and not thinking that everything is going to go left because of that. So again, past experiences are based on the subconscious and why we keep reliving moments in our life or patterns in our life. So I hope that you take this lesson and you apply it and you do some work. And if you need help, I am here to help you along the way. Hit that save button or follow, and I will see you in our next lesson.